Our second heat wave of the summer is here. Right now it feels like above 100 degrees Fahrenheit and there's more heat on the way. I'm your local meteorologist, Joshua McCalla, and I'm going to walk you through it. So right now across the Carolinas, you may have been placed under a heat advisory. Why is that? That's because we're experiencing a heat index of up to 105. Right now it feels like 101 degrees. So this is actually just the warm up, as tomorrow it's gonna get hotter. And you may have been placed under an extreme heat warning. So that means we're expected to see temperatures rise and heat indices rise up to 110. So this will start around 11 a.m. Saturday and take place for a couple hours until nighttime around 8 p.m. So you may be wondering, what's the difference between the actual temperature and the heat index? So a heat index, that takes into account the humidity of the air around you. So as the humidity increases, that makes it harder for your body to sweat. So that's when it gets more uncomfortable. So in the coming days, not only look at the temperature, but check the real feel, the feels like temperature or the heat index. And that will give you a good idea of what's happening. So let's talk about the timeline. Right now we're under a heat advisory, as I said, and this will continue into the afternoon. And tomorrow it gets hotter. Saturday, we could see a high of about 101 degrees Fahrenheit. This is in Raleigh, North Carolina. And Sunday, this condition persists with a high again of almost 100 degrees. So because of that, we're under an extreme heat warning. And unfortunately, this heat will last for a couple days, which is why it's so dangerous. You might be wondering, what's causing all this heat? So in terms of synoptic features, we have a high pressure ridge that has dominated the Carolinas. And because of this, the rain is concentrated to the north and to the south of our area. And this will continue for a couple days. But it is possible to have some localized thunderstorms. So in a heat wave like this, what should you do? Well, of course, you should stay hydrated. And not only that, be aware of your surroundings, look at the humidity as I spoke about before, and also check on your neighbors, your family members, anyone who you think could be more vulnerable to this heat. So check your surroundings, look at the people around you, check if they seem confused or other signs that could be related to a heat illness or a heat stroke. And I'll show you that image with some more signs here. Of course, don't leave your kids or pets in the cars in this heat. That's just crazy. And also wear sunscreen to protect your skin from those harmful UV rays. And as I always say, stay safe and stay weather aware. Also, there could be some cooling on the horizon, but let's just get through this heat wave first, and then I'll get into that. If you're into weather content like this, subscribe to my channel, Yam3 Productions, or I'm also on TikTok and Instagram, and I'll show you guys the username somewhere here. Alright guys, stay tuned and stay safe.